You can now get paid in Bitcoin to use Twitter. But that's not the only news, guys. I have some breaking news. Free remittances. Dogecoin may also follow this. You can now tip in Bitcoin on Twitter. What's up, everybody? Welcome to InvestDesk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. My name is Syed, and today we are going to take a look at some exciting news, some huge development within the crypto industry, guys. And not just, don't take this lightly. I'm going to cover 3 or 4 major news. Keep it short, but really sweet, so you can, in fact, gain some tangible information from what I'm going to be telling you, because InvestDesk is your research YouTube channel, guys. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and of course the bell notification so you get notified every single time there is some exciting news, updates, and research, so you can make informed decisions. All right, so straightforward. You can now get paid in Bitcoin to use. Check it out if you have not already. If you have, awesome. Twitter will now allow users to tip their favorite creators on social network using Bitcoin. But that's not it. I want to show you something. I want to show you 2 things today. First, check this out. Check this out. Just take a moment and just hear this one.
The best remitting experiences in the world. This one singular payment standard and this one singular open monetary global monetary network is dematerializing all existing monetary networks. Western Union.
Oh, let me play it from start, guys. Check this out.
Yo, we're here in Chicago, and we've got David here in a Starbucks in El Salvador. David has his Strike account linked to his Twitter account, and we're going to make a free, instant cash final remittance payment over Twitter. So I'm going to go search David's Twitter account on my phone. I'm going to find his tips button, and I'm going to send David $10 over Twitter for changing the world. It's going to open my non-custodial Lightning Moon wallet. Anyone in the world can download, and I'm just going to hit send. And boom. We just made an instant free remittance payment from Chicago, Illinois, USA to San Salvador, El Salvador over Twitter. Why would anyone ever use Western Union again? When you take one of the world's largest social internet networks and you combine it with the world's best open monetary network, Twitter accidentally becomes one of the best remitting experiences in the world. This one singular payment standard and this one singular open monetary global monetary network is dematerializing all existing monetary networks. Western Union, pawn to E4, your move.
So check this out, guys. This is crazy. Like I said, crypto is a crazy world. So Western Union could be history. All these exchanges, global exchanges that you actually use to send fiat currency, could be history. This is going to be crazy. This is absolutely where the world is going, or rather is already here, guys. Cryptocurrency here. We've been covering cryptocurrency since February when we started InvestDesk, and thank you so much for being part of InvestDesk, your #1 channel, of course, for cryptocurrency investing. And we started with Dogecoin, SafeMoon, and of course Promise Token, and of course then Bitcoin. We recently added to our portfolio Bitcoin, guys, right? And I share my weekly portfolio every weekend. So if you have not checked out the last stream on the weekend, go check it out. About $36,000 or $40,000 of Bitcoin we invested in so far. And yeah, this is something that's huge. Free remittances, so you can send money anywhere in the world. Yeah, on the blockchain, guys. I mean, this is crazy, or what? And there are no fees, no nothing. You don't have to go to the bank. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go to Western Union. You do not have to do anything. Just send the money. And with Twitter, by the way, This is huge. If Twitter starts to do this, right? You can tip someone in Twitter, right? The company announced, Twitter announced on Thursday that its tips feature will now roll out globally to all Apple iOS users. This is huge, guys. Check it out. And will become available for Android users in coming weeks. Hey, let me get some comments. What's going on? Welcome to Invest Desk. If you're new, by the way, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and of course the bell notification so you get notified every single time there is some breaking news, tangible information, so you can make informed decisions and of course do your own research, guys. That's the idea. You always want to do this, but this is in fact huge news, because if Twitter starts to do this, by the way,
if you want to
guess
sell
what?
online,
Other companies are also going to follow suit. So thanks so much, fabulous girl. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to you. Alex, what's up, buddy? Excellent news. You bet. Thanks so much. I hope it helps. So not just this news, not just that Twitter is using Bitcoin, but it's really, think of, I always think like 3 months out, 5 months out, maybe next year, what's going to happen in the crypto market? It's going to be crazy. Crypto is going to rule the financial industry, guys. The DeFi space is going to be the primary, it become the primary mechanism for transacting. Yeah, I said that here at Invest Desk. Check it out, guys. That's what I just said. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. One day, sooner or later. All right, so the Twitter announced on Thursday that its tips feature will now roll out globally to all Apple iOS users this week and will become available for Android users in the coming weeks. The integration of Bitcoin to Twitter's tip feature is hardly surprising, considering CEO Jack Dorsey is one of the most vocal supporters of the cryptocurrency. Well, yeah, well, it was I shouldn't say surprise, but yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing, right? And you just saw the video where we can, from Chicago to El Salvador, you send $10 in tips. Boom. Right to Starbucks. Not bad. No bank, no nothing. Just, use your mobile phone device and that's it. So that's one of the breaking news. The other important aspect that I want to talk about, of course, and I did touch base on, was the fact that free remittances. So similarly, you can send money to anyone, anywhere in the world with Bitcoin. Now, what about Dogecoin? I mean, that's our baby, right? Yeah, Dogecoin is our baby at Invest Desk. So check this out. I have Dogecoin here because Elon Musk says Dogecoin fees need to drop to be viable for purchases. All right, so the developers are working on it. They have already lowered some, but Elon continues to back Dogecoin. And Dogecoin, of course, is up a little bit since yesterday, a couple of days ago. It's back at 22 cents, right? 22 some cents. So it's not bad. I mean, we bought Dogecoin, what, at 7 cents, 8 cents, right? Remember, at Invest Desk? If you were part of Invest Desk way back then, boom, you're in the money, guys. In any case, Doge is at 22. Bitcoin is at 44.8, almost 45,000, getting back up. So for the last 24 hours, pretty much all cryptos are in the green, which is fairly nice. Looks promising. And we talked about this yesterday, a couple of days ago. Remember, buying the dips, dollar cost averaging. If you've not check that stream out, go check it out. So make sure you subscribe, guys. This is your #1 channel, by the way, for tangible research, so you can make informed decisions. So pretty much for the last 24 hours, almost all cryptos are now getting into the greens, and looks like the tables are turning once again, and we are going back to the bull market. And yeah, why not? Twitter, tips in Bitcoin, not bad. I'll take it. I mean, that's great news, right? And of course, more companies will follow, guys. It's not just Twitter. I mean, that's just part of it. That's just a small piece. I mean, think about Walmart, think about, other giants that are out there. I mean, geez, that's going to be crazy. In any case, all right, this is cool. So free remittances, that's the third part of it, third aspect, where now you can send money, receive money, right? Of course, cryptocurrency, that is, instantly, right? Anywhere in the world. And Twitter is doing it globally. All, iOS users, Apple phone users, they can do that. So if you want to send me a tip, my Twitter handle is @invest_desk. There it is, guys. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, I don't need any tip. All right. So, but yeah, this is exactly how easy it is now, right? Basically, transactions all across the globe are going to be in cryptocurrency in the next months, years to come. I said it again. All right. So Elon Musk wants Dogecoin fees need to drop to be viable for purchases. And I also want you to kind of hear this out. This is kind of like, it says Dogecoin isn't a joke anymore, says FTX founder. So, and he talks about Bitcoin also. So check this out for a little while.
Take a look more on the cryptocurrency space, though. It's these tokens that have been associated with our next guest that have been surging in popularity in recent weeks. Sam Bankman-Fried is the co-founder and CEO of derivatives exchange FTX, which just hit a record $400 billion in monthly trading volumes in April. And they're just 2 years old, this exchange, keep in mind. And that makes it now the world's fourth largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume. FTX also pledges 1% of its trading revenues to charities. The 29-year-old billionaire donated $5 million to Joe Biden's election campaign last year, making him one of his biggest financial backers.
Well, joining us from Hong Kong is Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam, good to have you with us. I'm just wondering, $400 billion in trading volume for you. And when you take a look at Coinbase, it's valued at $84 billion. When you take a look at all these numbers, is it cryptomania getting out of hand, or is it a reflection that perhaps traditional finance is now passé?
Yeah, it's a really good question, and thanks for having me. And I think there's sort of two ways you can look at it. In one way, which is sort of the pessimistic take, there's a lot of leverage in cryptocurrency markets. And, you have days like today where markets are down 5%, and, that some cryptocurrencies are down 10, 20%. And a lot of that is sort of the unwinding of leveraged long positions. On the other hand, the sort of optimistic take is that over the last year, the majority of global regulated financial institutions have gone from thinking that they are not going to do anything in crypto to having a mandate to do something in crypto. And most of them have not done anything yet, but they are planning to, and they are testing the waters. And so there's a real chance of really massive inflows into the space over the next few years as, the big banks, investment banks, pension plans, mutual funds, and other institutions, start to find their way into the space.
Yes, institutional investors getting in, but it's still retail investors, individual investors. And we heard from BOE governor, saying that, if you're going to...
All right, so I just wanted to cover the basics, right? That Elon Musk says Dogecoin needs to lower the fees. And yeah, if Dogecoin fees would need to fall for the cryptocurrency to become more widely used in retail purchases. So if you recall our previous streams, guys, remember we talked about Starlink, we talked about the other projects that Elon Musk has, and then we also kind of predicted a little bit on when we touched base based on research, of course, that Elon Musk would like Tesla to accept Dogecoin, and of course Starlink to accept Dogecoin also. So, and that's really the retail aspect for Elon. And Dogecoin, of course, if the fees gets lower, yeah, it'll be definitely going to be the number one cryptocurrency for transaction will be Dogecoin, because it's inflationary in design. So unlimited supply, right? As compared to, as opposed to Bitcoin, which is deflationary in other cryptos as well. So Dogecoin definitely would be a super, super important choice. So it says super important for Dogecoin fees to drop to make things like buying movie tickets or movie tickets viable, the Tesla chief executive said in a tweet, which is not bad. In apparent reference to AMC Entertainment Holdings, plans to accept the crypto inspired by the popular meme of a Shiba Inu dog. Boom. In a nutshell, what are we looking at, guys? We're looking at Twitter, accepting Bitcoin in tips. We're looking at AMC allowing Dogecoin to be accepted as a cryptocurrency. We're looking at Elon Musk getting in one more time, letting the Dogecoin developers know to lower the fees, right? So that it becomes more viable. So you can use Dogecoin on a regular daily basis. We've been covering Dogecoin since probably February, right? Yeah, February when we bought Dogecoin. This is our baby. Of course, Dogecoin was our, and still is, of course. We're still holding Dogecoin. And this is crazy. The way things are developing, I think by the end of this year, in the next 3 months, you're going to be able to see Dogecoin, you're going to be able to see Twitter and other enterprise organizations, transacting in crypto, guys. This DeFi space is just massive growing. So, hey, like I always say, don't be crying. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And this is what Shiba Toshi replied to Elon Musk. He says, yep, all 1.14.3 nodes, please update to 1.14.4 and we can release low fees by default. Boom. Not bad at all. This is the breaking news, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And this is crazy. Yeah, it is. But hey, it's something that's now normal. It's going to be normal. Crypto, if you have not seen or dealt with crypto, I mean, you gotta subscribe to InvestAsk. You gotta smash the like button. You gotta hit the bell notification so you get notified. And we don't just talk about news, research, but sometimes we also do some education. We learn as we go along, and we've been doing this since last February, right? And we've been doing an excellent work. Our portfolio has grown from what? $7, $8, $10, $12,000 all the way to, we went all the way to $500,000. Yeah, I mean, we did just at InvestAsk, guys. I'm not talking about my portfolios otherwise, right? That are outside InvestAsk, which I do, of course. I do day trading and I do other, mutual funds, stocks also, cryptos and whatnot. But just for InvestAsk, this is crazy. So, replying to Elon Musk, Shibatoshi Nakamoto says, yep, just have to update to 1.14.4 and we can release low fees by default. Yep, that's what we're talking about. So I gotta, of course, like this, and of course I have to retweet this as well. All right, so these are the 3 or 4 things that I want to talk about. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to talk about, of course, is the UAE, United Arab Emirates regulators approve crypto trading in Dubai free zone. So what does that mean? That means that the Dubai authorities continue driving more adoption to the cryptocurrency industry by pushing more approval. So less regulation, more adoption. That's what the deal is. So the Dubai World Trade, by the way, there's an expo coming up in Dubai somewhere soon. I'm not sure about the date, but yeah, check it out. That could be a good place for you to, take a vacation or something. But the Dubai World Trade Center Authority, DWTCA, announced Wednesday that it had signed an agreement with the UAE's Securities and Commodities Authority to support the regulation and trading of crypto assets within the DWTCA free zone. Boom. There you go. So countries are adopting like crazy. El Salvador, the United Arab Emirates, these are the forefront. These are the countries that are actually, taking the leap, or already has taken the leap rather, right? And eventually, in the next months or years to come, all countries will be dealing with crypto. And of course, we are already, as users, as citizens, we're already dealing with crypto, guys, right? So this new initiative establishes a framework enabling the DWTCA to issue necessary approvals and licenses for financial activities related to cryptocurrencies and so on, right? So you get the idea. So this is another huge news about the UAE regulators approve crypto trading in Dubai free zone. So there you go. All right, so we also have to touch base on, of course, the SafeMoon, which is up at 1467. So in the greens, not bad, slowly getting up. Here's the chart, recovering from the last few days. All right, so this is SafeMoon, and we also have, of course, Bitcoin at about 44.6. We have Dogecoin at 22.26, not bad. We'll take that. And next couple of months, I think it's going to be a huge rise. I think the market is going to turn. It's going to be a nice, bull ride for the end of the year, and that could happen anytime, guys. So if you missed the yesterday or a couple of days ago, the dips, it could be, yeah, you still be okay with them, right? Because as long as you do your dollar cost averages, not bad. All right, so that's all I had. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. Certainly appreciate that, and thank you all for your support. Thank you for the support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news updates and forecast. My name is Sai.